That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you. They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
The View is currently caught in the middle of a legal disaster that could go down as one of the most shocking and costly in television history. A massive $900 million worth of lawsuits is now hanging over the show's head like a dark cloud. But the real twist? It's not just the lawsuits that are turning heads, it's the who behind them. Imagine this: Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Carrie Underwood, Joe Rogan, and a whole host of other major stars are now involved. Yes, you read that right. Tech moguls, political figures, country music icons, and podcasting legends are all tangled up in this mess.
Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child.
Deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes. You're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too.
We average out the View hosts among the dumbest people on television. And it's like they say the thing that people are thinking, but they say it very directly, so they expose whatever truth.
X is an adorable name, and perhaps a grown woman who named herself Whoopi should refrain from mocking a 4-year-old for the name his parents gave him.
The scale of this scandal is so enormous that it's sending shockwaves, not only through Hollywood, but through the entire entertainment world. The drama has reached unprecedented levels, and absolutely everyone in the industry is watching this unfold. And the stakes have never been higher. Now, if you think it ends there, think again. Welcome back to Pop Flash, the place where we expose the scandals others are too afraid to touch. And today? Oh, we've got something so explosive, it might just blow your mind. The View is unraveling right before our eyes, and insiders are whispering about the absolute chaos happening behind the scenes. Lawsuits are stacking up one after another, causing massive financial damage, and people are reportedly being fired left and right. It's getting to the point where no one is safe. And the sponsor pullouts? They're coming in waves, with top-tier brands bailing out in droves. It's a stampede of advertisers running for cover. But wait, according to the whispers we've heard, things might actually be even worse than we thought. Rumors say that this could very well be the final season of The View. Can you believe it? After dominating daytime television for decades, The View could actually be coming to an end. And not on its own terms, but under the crushing weight of legal battles, financial collapse, and insider betrayals. What was once a staple of morning TV could soon be nothing more than a distant memory. It's hard to wrap your head around it, but insiders are saying the show is on the brink of collapse, and there's not much left to salvage. Now, let's take a moment to dive into the madness behind the curtain. Who's at the center of this chaos? Well, none other than Whoopi Goldberg herself. According to sources close to the situation, Whoopi's job is hanging by a thread. The cracks are showing, and it's reportedly only a matter of time before she's out the door. Her contract is under intense scrutiny right now, with rumors swirling that ABC executives are desperately debating whether to cut ties with her altogether. And according to sources, Whoopi isn't just sitting around waiting to be fired. She's reportedly considering stepping down on her own terms before she's pushed out. But the situation isn't just about Whoopi. The entire panel is reportedly fracturing under the pressure. Joy Behar and Sarah Haynes are said to be having private meetings with their agents, reportedly trying to figure out their next move in the wake of the chaos. Behind the scenes, ABC is in full panic mode, and they're doing everything they can to try and stop the bleeding. According to insiders, no less than 6 major sponsors, including giants like Pepsi, Target, and Verizon, have already pulled out their advertising dollars. The financial damage is being described as catastrophic, and the executives at ABC are scrambling to find any way to recover. Emergency meetings are being held every single day, and no one is sure where this is headed. Insiders say the network is terrified that they might be facing a full collapse, and it's all because of the mounting legal pressures and the fallout from The View's on-air controversies. But that's not the worst part. The legal team is now preparing for even more lawsuits to be filed. According to leaks from within ABC, the network is bracing for more legal action, and they're already anticipating that the number could rise. The lawsuits could end up costing the network tens of millions of dollars, as possibly more, if these cases continue to snowball. Every day brings a new wave of legal drama, and ABC is fighting an uphill battle to stay afloat. Now let's talk about the Trump family, because this is one lawsuit you won't want to miss. According to insiders, Donald Trump himself is preparing to take the stand in what could be one of the most watched court moments of the decade. The Trump family, including Ivanka and Eric, are suing The View for what they call a coordinated and malicious smear campaign. Sources say the family claims the show's producers knowingly spread false narratives about them, with the intention of damaging their reputation and causing humiliation on a global scale. And if that wasn't enough, this trial could expose even more about ABC's internal culture and the way the network has handled its on-air talent and guests. Insiders believe this trial could trigger a network-wide shakeup, leading to an even bigger scandal. But Trump isn't the only one ready to go to battle. Joe Rogan is also demanding justice. Insiders say Joe was blindsided when The View aired a segment about him that he describes as completely fabricated. According to sources, Joe is demanding full retractions, public apologies, and significant financial compensation. And guess what? Joe is reportedly ready to take this all the way to court if he doesn't get what he wants. No settling out of court. Joe is in this for the long haul. ABC is facing pressure from all sides, and it looks like the network is running out of options. With The View's future hanging by a thread, ABC's financial stability in jeopardy, and major lawsuits looming, one thing is clear. This isn't just another celebrity scandal, it's a full-blown crisis, and The View might not make it out in one piece. The drama, the lawsuits, and the fallout are all heading towards a breaking point. Will the show survive, or is this the end of an era? The clock is ticking, and only time will tell. Pop Flash will keep you updated with every shocking twist and turn, so stay tuned. You won't want to miss what happens next. But wait, it gets even juicier, and you won't believe what we've just uncovered. According to multiple insiders, the floodgates have officially opened, and more than 30 celebrities have already assembled some of the most powerful legal teams money can buy. Yes, you read that right. Over 30 huge stars are gearing up for an all-out courtroom war against The View. This is no small-scale protest. We're talking about a full-blown celebrity uprising. These aren't just a few celebrities raising their voices. This is an entire wave of A-listers rallying together with one goal: take down The View once and for all. The intensity of this situation is hard to even fathom. Word is spreading like wildfire, and it's all over social media too. Fans are posting like crazy, critics are tearing into the show, and even other talk shows are jumping into the drama, weighing in on what's happening. This is no longer a hidden secret. It's the talk of the town, and the stakes have never been higher. But just when you thought the list of powerful names involved couldn't possibly get more insane, hold on tight. It does. You won't believe the bombshells we've got for you next. We're not talking about a bunch of random influencers trying to get their 15 minutes of fame. No. This is a star-studded lineup that would make even the biggest Hollywood movie premiere look like a low-budget indie flick. Let's start with the tech titan himself, Elon Musk. Yes, Elon Musk, the billionaire genius who's shaking up industries and rewriting the rules of business, has entered the battlefield. From Tesla to SpaceX and everything in between, Musk is a force to be reckoned with. And now he's ready to take on The View in court. But that's just the beginning. Next up, the former president of the United States, Donald Trump. Yes, you read that correctly. Donald Trump himself, a media powerhouse who knows how to command attention better than anyone else. He's already made waves in the public eye, and now he's jumping into the legal fray with both feet. When Trump's name is attached to something, you know it's going to be a headline maker, and this lawsuit is no exception. He's already been involved in more drama than most can keep up with, and now he's going head-to-head with one of the most influential talk shows in America. But wait, there's more. Carrie Underwood, America's sweetheart, has apparently had enough of being caught in the crossfire. The country music sensation, known for her massive hit songs and stunning performances, has allegedly been dragged through the mud by The View, and she's not taking it lying down. Sources say she's ready to do whatever it takes to defend her name and fight back against the damaging falsehoods being spread about her. Underwood is no stranger to the spotlight, but it's clear that this time, she's stepping into a different kind of limelight, one that has her battling for her reputation in a way we've never seen before. And then there's Joe Rogan, the undisputed king of podcasting, the man with millions of loyal listeners, and the voice that cuts through the noise of the media landscape. Rogan, known for his no-holds-barred approach to conversations and his massive influence, is reportedly fuming over what he's calling a completely fabricated segment aired on The View. Sources say that the segment was so far from the truth that Rogan is demanding an apology, a retraction, and serious compensation for the damage it caused to his reputation and business. You can bet that if Joe Rogan is involved, this isn't going to be a quiet legal battle. It's going to be a massive showdown that the world will be watching closely. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. These 4 heavy hitters are leading the charge, but they're far from alone. Sources say there are dozens more celebrities and public figures involved, all of them ready to bring the fight to The View. Can you imagine? A courtroom filled with tech moguls, political figures, country music icons, and podcasting royalty, all staring down the talk show that has dominated TV for decades. This is the kind of drama that people will be talking about for years to come. It's unprecedented, it's explosive, and it's only just getting started. As the media goes absolutely wild over this story, the pressure is mounting by the hour. The legal teams are working overtime, the PR teams are scrambling to contain the fallout, and the audience is on the edge of their seats, waiting for the next bombshell to drop. The View is under siege from all sides, and there's no telling how this will all shake out. Every day brings new twists, new leaks, and new revelations that keep adding fuel to the fire. And don't think for a second that the drama is going to slow down anytime soon. It's picking up steam, and it's headed straight for a courtroom near you. As if the lawsuits themselves weren't shocking enough, now we have the power players who are about to take The View down. The drama is unfolding in real time, and you can bet the media is watching closely. What's next? Who will be next to join this celebrity-led legal war? How deep does the rabbit hole go? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. The world is watching, and The View is in serious trouble. Keep it locked right here for all the latest updates on this explosive scandal, and don't miss a moment of the drama that's unfolding before our very eyes. According to Rumours, these stars are accusing The View of crossing every possible line imaginable. And I'm talking about serious stuff like defamation, slander, and even orchestrating calculated character assassinations. That's right, folks. It's not just a little disagreement or a difference of opinion. These accusations are heavy, and the stars behind them aren't holding back one bit. The allegations are so intense that they're painting The View as the ultimate villain of daytime TV. If these claims hold any weight, we could be witnessing the fall of one of television's biggest powerhouses in real time. The mere idea that these celebrities are firing shots at such an iconic show is enough to leave anyone speechless. But wait, the accusations are just the beginning, and the real drama is only just starting to unfold. If even half of what's been said turns out to be true, the fallout could be far worse than anyone could have imagined. We're talking about more than just a few angry tweets or backstage drama. The entire entertainment industry could be rocked to its core. Sponsors are already starting to panic, pulling their deals faster than you can blink. Networks are watching nervously, wondering if this scandal could spread like wildfire. And trust me, the media is eager to keep the spotlight shining on this saga for as long as possible. Meanwhile, viewers, they're glued to their screens, hanging on to every new update and speculation. People are asking themselves, are we witnessing the end of an era? Could it be that The View, once a staple of daytime TV, might be crumbling before our very eyes? It's too wild to ignore, and people can't stop talking about it. Now, if you're wondering who's at the center of this explosive scandal, you won't have to look far. It's none other than Whoopi Goldberg herself. According to insiders, Whoopi may have lit the fuse that set this entire mess into motion. Can you believe it? The woman who has been a fixture on daytime TV for years could be the one responsible for stirring up this entire storm. Sources claim that Whoopi allegedly took a jab at Elon Musk's son's name on live national television. And trust me, it wasn't some innocent comment. It was sharp, and it hit hard. Whoopi's words reportedly left the audience in total shock, with some even questioning how something like that could have happened on such a high-profile show. But that's not even the worst of it. The drama escalated quickly, and Whoopi supposedly didn't stop there. She reportedly went even further. allegedly making bold accusations against some of the world's most powerful public figures, all without a shred of evidence. Yes, you heard that correctly. No proof, no backup, just bold statements flying off the cuff. This was an open invitation for chaos, and it didn't take long for the backlash to come crashing down on The View. The thing is, Whoopi's remarks weren't just a passing comment. They were calculated, aimed at the very heart of public figures who command serious influence. And who do you think was the first to step up to the plate and strike back? None other than Elon Musk. Now, anyone who knows Musk knows that he's not the type to just sit back and let things slide, especially when his family's involved. Rumors say that Musk didn't waste any time after hearing about Whoopi's comment. The backlash was instant, and Musk, who's always quick to respond to public criticism, wasn't about to let Whoopi's remarks go unchecked. The tech mogul, who's never afraid to shake things up, reportedly felt personally attacked by Whoopi's jab and wasn't having any of it. But hold on, this isn't just a case of hurt feelings. Oh no, this is a full-on legal battle that could change everything. Musk, according to Rumours, is not just letting this one slide. He's taking action, and it's going to be big. In fact, sources close to Musk claim that the tech billionaire is preparing to take The View to court, not just over the remark about his son's name, but over a whole list of alleged defamation claims. This isn't just about a few harsh words, it's about what Musk believes could be a deliberate attempt to damage his public image and hurt his reputation. And if you think this is just a small issue, think again. Musk has the resources, the legal team, and the public support to make this a huge legal spectacle. The drama surrounding this case is already reaching fever pitch, and it looks like it's only going to get bigger as the days go by. So what's next? Well, the accusations against The View continue to pile up, and it seems like there's no end in sight. With powerful figures like Musk, Trump, Underwood, and Rogan already stepping into the fray, the stakes couldn't be higher. The pressure is mounting, and The View is facing more legal and public scrutiny than ever before. Could this be the beginning of the end for one of the most influential talk shows in history? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. The drama is far from over, and we'll be here to keep you updated every step of the way. Stay tuned, because this scandal is just getting started. Rumors say Musk was furious, and I mean furious. Furious enough to take legal action on a scale rarely, if ever, seen in television history. Think about it. A $900 million lawsuit. The magnitude of that number alone is enough to make anyone sit up and pay attention. But the real kicker? According to insiders, Musk didn't just feel a little slighted. He believes that Whoopi's remarks were far from an innocent mistake or an offhand joke. No. According to Rumours, he's claiming that this wasn't just a slip-up, but a deliberate, calculated attack. An attack that he believes could have been designed to damage his reputation in ways we can't even begin to comprehend. Can you even imagine the weight of that accusation? A $900 million lawsuit is a massive statement, one that could rock not just The View, but the entire television industry. Think about the stakes here. If Musk wins, it would set a precedent that might forever change how talk shows and media outlets approach celebrity comments. But that's not even the most intense part of this scandal, not by a long shot. Sources close to Musk claim that Whoopi's words weren't just her own opinion. Oh no, there's a bigger, darker plot at play. According to these insiders, there could be more to this than meets the eye. Musk isn't just accusing Whoopi of going off script on her own. No, the rumblings say there may have been an even darker agenda behind the scenes. Could it be that Musk was specifically targeted in a coordinated media campaign? The whispers are growing louder, and if you're wondering how deep this rabbit hole goes, you might want to buckle up. According to sources, the idea that Whoopi's comments were part of a hidden agenda could suggest that someone wanted to tear down Musk's public image, systematically and with precision. If that's true, the stakes get even higher. Sources close to Musk claim he's not backing down from this fight. In fact, rumors say that Musk is fully prepared to take this to the highest level possible. He's not just planning to file the lawsuit and move on. Oh no, according to insiders, he's ready to drag ABC and its top executives straight into the courtroom. But it doesn't stop there. Musk reportedly wants the world to witness every moment of this courtroom drama. He's not just looking for a quiet settlement, he wants a public trial. And he's willing to do whatever it takes to ensure that the truth is seen by everyone. The fans, the critics, and the whole world. every detail of this case could unfold under the blinding lights of a courtroom, where the drama could take on a life of its own. Can you imagine what this could mean for The View? A public trial with Elon Musk himself at the center? The ramifications could extend far beyond Whoopi's remarks and send shockwaves through the entire media industry. If this trial plays out the way Musk seems to want it to, we could be seeing a very public battle between one of the biggest names in tech and one of the most iconic TV networks in the world. The drama, the tension, and the stakes would all be higher than we've ever seen before. But Musk is no stranger to drama, and he's shown time and time again that he doesn't back down easily. In fact, sources say that Musk is ready to go all in. He's prepared to pour every ounce of energy and resources into this case, aiming to make sure that the truth about what went down behind the scenes is fully exposed. With his high-powered legal team, Musk has all the tools he needs to make this a battle of epic proportions. And if you think this is just another celebrity squabble, think again. The way this is shaping up, it could have far-reaching consequences for the future of television, media, and the way public figures are treated in the media. As the drama unfolds, you can bet that Pop Flash will be here to bring you every twist, turn, and shocking update in this ongoing saga. The case is just getting started, and trust me, you won't want to miss a moment of it. Stay tuned, because what happens next could change the media landscape forever. The stakes are too high, and the world is watching. The Trump family is not backing down, not one bit. Insiders say they are coming at The View with one of the most aggressive lawsuits television has ever seen. And the stakes couldn't be higher. Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump are reportedly standing together in this battle, accusing The View of launching a full-blown smear campaign designed to destroy the Trump family's reputation. Yes, you heard that right. The entire family is involved, and they're going all in. According to Rumours, the Trumps claim that producers and panelists on the show didn't just make casual mistakes or bad judgment calls. No. They allegedly knowingly spread false, malicious stories, specifically crafted to humiliate and publicly discredit the entire Trump family on a global stage. Can you imagine the magnitude of this accusation? These aren't just some small, petty claims. This is a full-on war being declared in the courtroom. The allegations are serious. And if they hold any weight, the showdown in court is going to be brutal. A brutal battle that could send shockwaves through the television industry, and who knows how much further it could go. If the Trumps have their way, this lawsuit will be one of the most talked about and watched legal proceedings in recent TV history. But wait, it gets even juicier. The drama doesn't stop with the Trumps. Oh no, because there's another massive name caught in the crossfire of this scandal, Joe Rogan. Yes, the podcast king himself. According to insiders, Joe was absolutely blindsided by The View when they aired a segment about him that he now calls completely fabricated. Imagine the shock he must have felt when the segment aired, leaving Joe furious and wondering how it all went down. The fallout from that segment? Instant, and it was big. Sponsors didn't hesitate to pull back. They were out and fast. Joe Rogan's massive podcast empire took a serious financial blow, leaving insiders to describe the impact as devastating. This wasn't some minor hiccup or temporary issue. No, it hit Joe right where it hurts most, his empire. If you think Joe Rogan's podcast doesn't have the power to make or break major deals, think again. His empire is one of the most influential in the podcast world, and to see it get hit so hard is nothing short of a major blow. Sponsors leaving? That's huge. And insiders are saying the financial impact is more significant than most people realize. Rogan has spent years building up an empire that, as we know, isn't just a podcast. It's a brand that reaches millions of people globally. Losing sponsors over a fabricated segment could have long-lasting consequences for his future ventures. The shocking part of all this? Joe Rogan wasn't just affected professionally. This is personal, and it's becoming clear that the legal battle he's now facing is only going to intensify. Rogan isn't the type of person to just sit back and let things slide. According to sources, he's ready to fight back, and this could lead to even more legal battles if things escalate. In fact, some insiders are saying that if the lawsuit moves forward, it could create an even bigger ripple effect across the media landscape. Who knows what other celebrities might get caught in the crossfire? What we do know is that this drama shows no signs of slowing down. The lawsuits are piling up, and the entertainment world is watching, waiting for what could happen next. In the end, The stakes are high for everyone involved. The View, the Trump family, Joe Rogan, and even the sponsors. The fallout from these lawsuits is already being felt, and it seems like we're just getting started. Who will come out on top in this explosive showdown? Will the Trumps and Rogan get the justice they believe they deserve, or will The View find a way to survive? This saga is far from over, and we're here to bring you every shocking detail as it unfolds. Stay tuned, because this is only going to get more dramatic by the hour. Meanwhile, chaos is now exploding behind the scenes at ABC. Insiders are claiming that the network is spiraling into full-blown panic mode right now. You won't believe it. According to whispers from deep within the company, at least 6 massive sponsors have already slammed the brakes on their deals with ABC. And let's be clear, these aren't just any small businesses backing out. We're talking about major industry giants like Target, Verizon, and Pepsi, all of them cutting ties without so much as a second thought. This is a financial disaster of epic proportions, and it's shaking ABC to its core. How could they have seen this coming? It's not like these companies just woke up one day and decided to leave the network for no reason. The damage is devastating, and the fallout is being felt across the entire industry. Now, don't think that's the end of it. Oh no. According to even more rumors swirling inside ABC, emergency meetings are happening every single day at the network's headquarters. Every day, you heard that right? And we're not talking about your usual status updates here. We're talking about top-level executives scrambling to come up with any solution that might help them contain the damage. The pressure is mounting on everyone in the building, and insiders are claiming that ABC's leadership is terrified of what could happen next. The network is now facing the very real possibility of complete collapse if these lawsuits keep stacking up and more sponsors continue to pull their support. Insiders are describing a level of panic that's unlike anything they've seen in decades. And the tension in the air is so thick you could cut it with a knife. It's an absolute disaster, and the stakes have never been higher. The worst part? The drama is far from over. No one at ABC knows what's going to happen next, and the clock is ticking down to what could be the end of a massive era in daytime television. Will ABC manage to salvage what's left of The View? Or is this the beginning of the end for one of the most iconic talk shows on the air? The future is looking uncertain, and all eyes are on ABC now. Every decision they make from here on out could tip the scales toward either a full-blown collapse or a last-minute miracle. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss the next twist in this explosive saga. We'll be bringing you all the breaking news and updates, so don't touch that remote. But wait, the drama gets even messier. And trust us, you won't believe what's coming next. The View's executive producer? Already gone. That's right. Insiders are claiming that they resigned quietly, slipping out the back door just days after the lawsuits exploded into the headlines. Talk about a dramatic exit. And according to whispers from deep within the network, more resignations are just around the corner. Yes, you heard that right. More people are reportedly jumping ship as the situation continues to spiral out of control. The legal pressure on the show is reportedly so intense that sources say other producers and staff members are seriously considering bailing before things get even worse. What's going on behind those closed doors? The energy inside ABC is being described as frantic, and for good reason. With everything going down in flames, no one is safe. And it seems like panic is spreading faster than wildfire. Every single person working on The View must be feeling the heat right now. And here's the real shocker. And trust us, this one is a doozy. Exclusive insider emails obtained by Pop Flash are hinting at a bombshell. ABC might be ready to pull the plug on The View altogether. Yes, you heard that right. The once mighty talk show could be on the chopping block. And according to rumors, high-level meetings are already underway behind the scenes. What's on the table? 2 drastic options that could change everything. One option? Rebrand the show entirely with a fresh panel of hosts, scrapping the current lineup in hopes of salvaging what's left of the show's reputation. But wait, it gets even more drastic. The second option? Cancel the show completely and cut losses to stop the financial bleeding before it gets even worse. Can you even imagine that? A world without The View. After all these years of dominating daytime television, it's unthinkable. The stakes couldn't be higher right now, and with each passing day, the chances of The View surviving seem to be slipping further away. Time is running out, and no one knows what's going to happen next. Will ABC make a last-minute decision to rebrand? Or will they pull the plug entirely? The clock is ticking, and we're all waiting to see what happens next in this high-stakes game of television drama. Rival networks like CBS and NBC are circling fast, like sharks smelling blood in the water. Insiders say they're wasting no time and are already hard at work crafting replacement shows in a bid to snatch up The View's vulnerable daytime slot. The competition is absolutely fierce. And with The View now on the ropes, other networks are reportedly eager to take full advantage of ABC's rapidly crumbling empire. These networks are ready to jump in, swooping in to claim what was once the jewel of daytime television. It's not just a chance to grab a prime spot. It's a full-on feeding frenzy. But wait, it gets even worse for ABC. According to leaked internal documents, the network's financial future is looking bleaker than ever. Projections show that if even one of these lawsuits sticks, or if more celebrity lawsuits continue piling up like an avalanche, the network could lose tens of millions more. Tens of millions. That's right, tens of millions of dollars vanishing in an instant. If that happens, ABC could be plunged even deeper into a financial disaster of epic proportions. The pressure is mounting, and sources are reporting that the situation has reached crisis levels. The stakes have never been higher, and with every passing hour, ABC's reputation is tumbling faster. The panic inside ABC is spreading like wildfire. Insiders are saying that the network's executives are now in a full-blown state of emergency, with everyone from top-level decision-makers to the junior staffers on edge. What will happen if more lawsuits surface? Could this spell the end for ABC as we know it? No one knows what the next move will be, but the panic inside the network is undeniable, and the world is watching. The drama surrounding The View has become a full-blown crisis, and ABC's leadership is under intense scrutiny. As the stakes continue to rise, ABC is desperately searching for a lifeline. But the clock is ticking and the pressure is only building. And when it comes to the Trump case, it's about to hit new levels of intensity. According to insiders, Donald Trump himself is reportedly ready to take the stand. This is no ordinary courtroom appearance. This could easily turn into one of the most watched and talked about courtroom moments of the entire decade. Picture it, the former president of the United States sitting there, under oath, ready to spill everything. According to Rumours, Trump's testimony might not only address the allegations against The View, but it could also expose even more about ABC's inner workings, their corporate culture, and behind-the-scenes chaos. This kind of revelation could have shockwaves that ripple through the entire media industry, potentially leading to a complete network shakeup. Can you even imagine the chaos if that happens? A former president, on the stand, revealing dark secrets about a media giant like ABC. The fallout would be massive. The entire world would be watching as ABC's future hangs in the balance. Meanwhile, Joe Rogan, he's not backing down either, and insiders say he's furious. Sources claim Rogan is demanding absolutely nothing less than full retractions, public apologies, and massive damages from The View. This isn't a man who's looking for a quick settlement. He's not backing off, and he's ready to fight for everything he's owed. According to Rumours, Rogan is fully prepared to go to war with ABC if they don't give him what he wants. And trust me, insiders are saying he's not bluffing. He's serious, and ABC knows it. If they don't give in, they risk an even bigger disaster, one that could send ABC spiraling even further into chaos and financial ruin. The pressure is mounting, and the tension keeps building by the hour. Will ABC give in to these massive demands? Or will they gamble everything and risk everything they've worked for? The stakes are higher than ever, and there's no telling what might happen next. With Whoopi Goldberg's career hanging by a razor-thin thread, her future at The View is looking increasingly uncertain. The panel? It's falling apart, and not just on air. Behind the scenes, insiders claim that tension is so thick it could cut through steel. What's more, advertisers are running for the hills, fleeing in droves as the show's reputation continues to crumble, and as each new scandal lands harder than the last. The once unstoppable juggernaut of daytime television has now been reduced to a chaotic disaster, leaving ABC scrambling to find a way to salvage whatever little remains of its shattered legacy. According to rumors circulating through industry insiders, ABC may have no choice but to shut down The View for good. Yes, for good. the network is said to be seriously considering pulling the plug entirely as the chaos continues to spiral further out of control. A once iconic show beloved by millions is now hanging by a mere thread, and the whole thing could snap at any moment. Executives are reportedly in emergency meetings every single day, discussing how to avoid what could easily turn into one of the most disastrous media collapses in recent history. Pop Flash will be right here, bringing you every shocking twist, every leaked detail, and every explosive lawsuit update as this drama unfolds in real time. You won't want to miss a second of this roller coaster of scandals, legal battles, and fired shots. Because according to Rumours, the next bombshell is just around the corner, ready to hit the media like an atomic blast. This story is far from over, and trust us, it's only going to get crazier as more twists and surprises come to light. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an exclusive update. Stay locked in for the next big reveal, because if you thought things were wild now, you haven't seen anything yet, the drama is about to reach new heights, and you'll want to be the first to know when the next explosive chapter unfolds.